Okay, so we focused on the Meent, right? It's a farm in Amstelveen. It's an area near Amsterdam. And the Meent means commons in Dutch. So it's really about community and about taking care of the land and all the animals together. But what makes the Meent really special and inspiring is that they have some people who are farmers, but they also really involve and create a space to practice farming, but also build community and build knowledge and share skills for people who are not having Dutch documents yet.
Actually, I'm learning a lot of things here, I'm learning how to do carpentry, how to nail, how to screw, how to cut, and everything is giving me so much experience, so I appreciate that.
We are going to eat what we grow, so it's healthiness for us. We like that. We are ready to come to do our important effort so then we can see this farm to move forward.
This is wonderful for me, and I hope if I continue like this, I will get more knowledge, more skills, and they will help for my future life.
It's a really amazing project, but also it's hard for them to do what they do. For example, they have limited capacity, like not everyone can come always because they only have a few cars that can drive people there, and people don't have money for public transport, plus the connection is really bad, so they need people to drive.
Many people go for the first time and then they cannot come back because they want to get the opportunity for other people to go there also. It gets very boring for them to every day having to explain where is the things and how do they do it and how this works. So yeah, that is one of the challenges that was given to us. So how can we make this place a more safe and more sustainable for people to come and go more freely, I think, and give stability to the people that are there.
Okay, so here we try to visualize our growing plan, and it starts at the bottom. When people come in, we want to really ask them what skills and experiences and what talents do you bring to the farm. Then we also really want to ask people, what do you want to learn? And what intentions do you have for being at the farm? They can take agency of their time there, but also maybe create some sense of commitment to a certain goal. We go up, people grow and develop. And we want to also document for people what they learned and what they have done. Way of recognizing people's skills and talents and maybe become material they can use to find a job, like a kind of CV. The goal of this is to create a group of people who can farm, or who can build, or who can cook, or who can keep animals in the Netherlands, and who can get working and have a good time here, but also really do this for food and social justice. And you see some pink things, and they are important in this whole process. First of all, we criticize the idea of borders. I think systemically there needs to be a very critical reflection on having borders and a nation state that excludes people and keeps people out. And instead we want to welcome all refugees and people who need to migrate. And also we think that housing, food and doing meaningful work is a human right for everyone.
One other of the practices that we came up was having buddies, so a buddy system. Every day or every time you go to the farm, you and him or you and them, you check up, you see how are you feeling, what do you have to do, what do you want to learn, what are your goals for the day. I think it was a very nice way of taking pressure from the person that was responsible for guiding everyone through the farm every time they went there. It also can work as a mentoring, arranged by things that you want to learn. So if you want to learn more about how the animals work, you will be assigned a person who is more working with the animals or has the same interest, so you can grow together and build together that learning experience. Skill sharing was also another thing that we thought that would be very important to have as a culture of that space. Having amongst all of the participants a workshops, moments of co-creation, activities, for everyone to have an opportunity to share what is their passion or the things that they learn. It would be a very good opportunity for them to start working more on how to be with groups, a moment of sharing. Sharing is caring, so it's caring for everyone who's around you, and I think it's a very comforting way of showing people that you care about them, about showing them what your passion is. So yeah, I think we came up with some pretty good practices.
Cool.